welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Survival Fountain Youth, where we are going to do our best to try to start the expedition today to another island. I've gotten some good tips from Daniel Fernandez in the comments for the series about some things I might want to look at getting done before we embark. The biggest one, I think, to that might be a port or a dock. Maybe it's dock? Yeah, it's the dock here, I believe. So with this, to kind of tie up our thing at, must be installed in water. Better to attach docks to the foundation pierce? I guess that means piece. But the thinking for the dock or such is that with it, you're more able to easily fast travel and sail around between islands you go to. So I'm going to see if I can just try to... Okay, it's kind of weird for setup, because, like, I guess right there will probably work. I mean, I don't think it matters too much if it's in the wind and the rain, because it is just a dock. And we need... Okay, I need another builder toolkit. We'll put that together, slap that in there. That should help us so that way when we fast travel around between the islands, it might be a little bit easier. I don't know if I'll actually need multiple docks at, like, each island or not, but we'll see from there. I also have to see, right, what do I actually need for that toolkit? Okay, I just need one log. It's night right now, so can't really do that. I mean, what we'll do is we'll have a bit of food, bit of water. And with that, I think we should be good for the night. I've still got some raw meat. I think we're pretty good on food and water for, like, the stockpile we need. Maybe I'll just take a couple of those breadfruits and have them. Yeah, you know what? Let's sleep till morning. That should hopefully get some of our health back. And it does say there's a wind chill, though. I wonder if maybe I could just get a small fire going, even for just like an hour or two, and that might help chase it off. Just because we do want to try to get our health up before we do embark. There we go. And I do have a runny nose. What's it say for that status for ourselves right now? Mine's a little bit per hour. Max food's dropped a little bit. It just says stay near fire, so I think we should be alright. I do have close to the full animal hide set on. I think it's just like some accessories I don't have, so that should be fine. I did want to also check about... it was the native bow frame, I believe, because we picked up the flexible branch last week. That was another thing I was thinking about. Maybe try and get before we go. Yeah, we need the native bow frame and that. Oh, rope made a... Oh, actually, that I think I can make while we're here. Let me see, because I think... Okay, well, the dried hide's done. We can slap on a new one to start drying like that. I want to stay by the fire just to help us out for, like, our recovery. But I'm pretty sure I can make that rope of skin it's calling for. I can. Okay, you just need a regular workbench, so that should be no problem. Yeah, we'll get that done. Okay, that allowed us, I think, now the frame. Although, I don't see it here, so I wonder if that means it's from another improved workbench. Okay, but that I actually can make. Okay, you know what? We'll spend the evening doing some of that. And now, I think that just means we could make... Yeah, we need the improved workbench again, but it is dark, so you know what? Let's get our sleep in and see what morning brings. There we go. And we'll start right away with that. There we go. And with that, we'll swap that out. I will still hold on to the weak bow. Oh, now we've got a little bit of better tool to help us along. So yeah, weak bow we'll toss in. Water's good. Medicines are good. Food's decent enough there. Do I have any more dates dried ready to go? I do. Okay, I don't think I have anything else I can prepare, though. So that'll be it there. We'll toss those dried dates in here. So we've got... Health is still a little low, so I might be cautious about departing with that. I might actually... I might like get going through the roasted meat. It is halfway through already, even with I thought being in a protected box, so it might not hurt to... Right, I think I'll make that mistake every time I start the videos off, but... Have that. Those two go back in for now. Sorry, I just need one log, and then we should be able to make up the last kit, make the dock, and then I think we are basically set for anything I wanted to prepare before we went off. And for the toolkit, does it have to be made at a station, or could I just make it out and about? Okay, I do need to bring a log to the carpentry bench for it. So get a log, bring it back, make it up, make the toolkit, finish the dock, and then I think we'll start off for heading up north to that rock that's up here before we do leave the island entirely. Is that... Okay, there is more living water than I thought, too. I may want to see about going to get. Just because it is basically like a little lifesaver in a way. With our health kind of recovering, still has a lot of room to go, though. It might not be a bad idea to stop at those two spots and see if we can pick up just to get the extra bit of health from them. I guess I could also look... Yeah, because I've got the juice collector here. So I guess I can see just about a quick drink while we're over here. Oh, it actually restores a little bit of health, too. Okay, so let's see. Cut that down. Grab the log, and carry this sucker back. I'm hoping the runny nose will go away on its own or recover on its own, and I don't have to take any medicine, but that is why I stockpile a little bit of both the anti-venom and that, just in case. And just try to go as we can. We'll have to stop for a moment, get the stamina recover. I thought there would be a little bit of a hiccup here and there to set off, like, right away for the next spot, so I wasn't quite wrong on that. But I don't... See, I don't know if I need to dock at each island, so I'm not going to... Not sure how I want to tackle that. Because I don't know if I want to spend the time getting all the logs and processing them through for the builder's toolkits or not, though. I do wish I could, like, just slap the logs onto the canoe and sail them back and forth. It'd be a lot easier than having to, like, walk everything over. And I would kind of like to save some of the trees that are here, just in case of, like, emergency. Oh, our little tortoise friend is back. And he's literally right in the base. I guess maybe he's stuck here. Okay, let's see. We wanted the... Oh. Oh, that makes 4 each. I didn't realize that. Okay, right. Let me grab a saw. And if that's the case, we don't have to worry about what I was thinking of. Yeah, that actually solves everything I was worried about, because we can just take those with us, build the dock on the other island we get to. Okay, that actually, dang, panned out really well. And again, I think this is what Daniel was talking about for, like, port or dock. Yeah, there we go. Okay, research. Improved builder toolkit. Well, that makes an improved dock. And increases speed of fast travel. Okay, interesting, but I don't think... yeah, that I think I'm going to need a different workbench for. What am I... Oh, okay, I guess just was weird on the ladder there. Okay, so that's made up, good to go. Yeah, I'm just going to use the hibiscus petals, cure the runny nose. We've got food, water, I've got the harpoon, I've got the stone axe. I think if there's anything else I need, I can probably find out there. I'll probably want to take the liana rope, and I might just take those to have. I do have the ship repair kit, so if we need, we've got. Yeah, before we do fast travel to another island, there is a couple of things I want to do. I think I will, just because we do want to swing our way up to check out that rock north of the island. We'll stop and see about trying to get the living waters from the 2 spots as well. I know it does say on the bottom left we do have the, health is increasing on its own. But I don't know at how fast of a rate. Actually, probably as fast as we're seeing in the top left there. Yeah, so that's... Okay, that's worn off. It will be worth it probably stop and try to grab the Living Waters, as well as the Chronicles. That was another comment Daniel had left. The Chronicles also give you survival points if you find them. So we'll see how we fare with going about. It should go pretty quick because, again, the canoe just speeds right through the water. I just have to mind not smacking into any rocks or anything to take its durability down. So I think the two spots where the living water is, one is probably on the other side of the ruins that we kind of explored coming up on the left. We went into them, looked around a little bit, but I think there was... I can't remember if there's like pieces we were putting to the mural there or it was somewhere else. Either way, though, we'll check that out now that we have better lighting for it, because I think it was sunset to evening when we were there last. And then we also do have the benefit of, like, our sharp senses or whatever, so we can toggle that and keep an eye out for anything like the scorpions, spiders, anything that would cause problems. Snakes. Although there might actually be spiders somewhere in the game, too. I wouldn't put it past them to have that somewhere as well. Yeah, I think we'll stop right up here and go ashore up to that little spot there. So if we check the map, it should be, yeah, just up there. And there's a chronicle thing, apparently, too. Like I say, I could have sworn I was over here before, but maybe I just didn't check out everything I had to. And there we go. I guess it doesn't hurt to grab a little bit of food for the road. Also, does seem like this boat does draw a little bit faster than the previous one does. That, and I think it also flies farther for the shots, so it should be easier using it to deal with anything. Okay, we got chicken, another one of those short-eared dogs. Not too worried about the dogs, it's more the harpy eagles that I'm probably going to have coming our way. Oh. Yeah, okay, there's a couple of things around here to check out. Actually, no. Yeah, I missed this down here. Okay, probably won't have an eagle on us in a moment, so... pile of scrap, that would just give us a bone. There we go. Only one feather, like, yeah, it feels like they really slim down what you get from, oh, there's another piece of that wall carving. Okay, that's there. There's also, yeah, a few things around. Okay, I think I'll have another eagle probably swooping in from somewhere in a moment. It's one of these two more than likely. Oh, and we got a snake up here. Let's see. Yeah, we got another mural piece. So this was where we had some to look for. It looks like it's two more to find. Oh, hop on up. Oh, well, there's another one. You know what? Why even risk it? That is what we got this for. Right in the head. There we go. Okay, another piece gained. The snake, and there we go. Maybe when we find the other one, we'll use that one. And there is... oh, something still down there I missed. That could be the other missing piece for the mural. So let me just go see about that. Yeah, that looks to be it. I wonder if maybe we had to assemble it, and now we have the chronicle we'll be able to get the point from. Yeah, I think that's the case for it. There we go. Song of the Fountain. And the Great Four returned young and fresh as if just a few days had passed since they sailed off rather than decades, and they brought happy news to the tribes. The large island was Bimini, hidden beyond the fog of the belts, its reef and currents. The island was teeming with fruits, wild animals, and plants that were rare on the islands. But the true treasure of Bimini was a miraculous fountain found by the Great Four in the heart of the island. The fountain's water cured any disease and healed any wound. But even that was not its greatest miracle. Those who drank from the fountain stopped aging for many years, staying young, as if time held no power over them. So another little piece of the legacy learned. And actually, while we're in here, let me check how we're doing for survival points. We've got 4 right now. The radius doubling wouldn't be bad, but I think I wanted... Yeah, this is what I think I wanted. Try to get through the books faster when I eventually do set out onto them. Because we have a number of books we have saved up in our base right now. And with that done, I think we are good to hop on... Get back to our boat and sail off for the other spot where the living water is. Truth be told, you know what? Even if I do lose the one slot that we have for, like, the, item use, I don't think it's gonna be too big of a thing, because all I have in there is a torch right now. And even then, now that I have the concentration ability, I don't think it'll matter too much for trying to mine things. But we've got a little bit more still to do on this island. Get the other living water, and then see about heading off to... the rock up north. So we'll get a little jog in. I'm also hoping, too, now that I've got, like, a lot of stuff built back at our camp, maybe it'll be just more of a case of things speed up with being able to sail around, get stuff more in order, find it all, and progress that way. Like, I don't think we'll be held super back by we need a key item made up to access something. It seems more so I was just trying to get ourselves into a very comfortable position to then go about for further exploring and such. I think that's another fishing spot we're passing by. Yeah, there's the rock right there. So I think we actually want to dock a little bit to the left there first. Because I think it's back up on the island a bit itself where... Yeah, we're basically straight shot ahead here. So we'll land on the beach, see what we can find up there. Then that rock is the other big objective we have for this episode. We might not leave the island this first episode of the week, but definitely I think in the second we will. Okay, do that. And try to see... Looks like I just... Okay, that doesn't go up, that just goes along. So we gotta go up here. I also do wonder if this bow would be strong enough now to take down the jackals in one shot. Because that was an animal that I think... Okay, I just want to keep my eyes open. There's a dog there. Yes, there's going to be a jackal apparently up here with the water. And do I have a knife? I do. I'm debating whether I do want to carve up. We'll see what we can actually get off of it when we take it down, because I think it's basically going to act as a guard dog for... Yeah, there's a hit. There we go. We'll get back our arrows. And this bow is much stronger. Okay, I think just... Yeah, just those should be enough. Because the tendon and the meat are probably the big things to get out of here. And then we got... we can probably leave the seeds, but I will want that living water. And it does stack. Okay, great to know. Oh, apparently there's oranges here? Oh. Heck yeah. Might as well grab some of those. Yeah, we got a lot from that. Okay, we're Nice extra little gain. Alright, we're not really looking to fight you, so just leave us alone. I don't think there's anything else over here. Yeah, nothing super stands out, so I think we're fine to get back to the boat and hit that last rock that we've seen. So should, I think, just be down this little way here. Now, it looks like there's probably going... We have seen, like, the plume of smoke on the rock, so I'm guessing there's going to be, like, another little camp. I don't know if it'll be left by... I remember who we are with for, like, this expedition. It was a big historical name. I don't think it was Cortez. Although it might have been. I'm sure we'll get a little bit more once we do arrive to the rock and take a look at it. Now, it looks like we are basically going to have today be focused on those last little bits we've done. I wonder if that's something I should have done was... Actually, I might take another look in the character. Like, I didn't check to see what the next step is after that one. No, reward 1 skill point. Okay, so if we do get up to level 6 with our skills, we get survival point 2. Hoping we won't have to worry about anything out here, like whales or sharks attacking the canoe, but that only just sprung to mind now since we are going a little bit further offshore. I'm actually also kind of surprised how far off this rock is from the rest of the island. Like, is this actually into another region with the distance out it is? I don't think so, but it is quite a ways off the shore from where we've been. I don't think you'd be able to swim out there, that's for sure. Yeah, there she looms. Scouting the Lonely Rock. Okay, so we have to get inside. Now we have to land on it first of all. And it looks like... Oh, there's sailing level 5. Wonder if there's a point where you'll hit a level where you won't actually have the canoe lose any durability as you sail anymore. It is very slowly losing its health now. Oh, some boxes and stuff. Okay, let me just check the box and see what... Okay, that's just an old box, nothing to it. Nothing onto it either. And I don't see any way in quite yet. There must be somewhere... like a cave or something to be found. Maybe... directly under? That's not about I wouldn't mind if I don't have the torch to use, but truth be told, that might be handy if I do have it. Okay, I don't think anything here, so... Ooh. Well, that looks pretty conspicuous right there. Let's get ourselves around and dock. Or I guess... get the canoe ashore. I don't think it'll be taken away if I leave it there. I hope not, at least. What is... Okay, pile of scrap. That gives me... Okay, I feel like I'm supposed to... I mean, I guess I don't have to specifically climb it, but it looked like a intended bridge, almost. I do want to keep my eyes open since we are probably getting into a cavern of sorts eventually. Oof. Okay, now let's not dismantle the scrap. Leave that be. And see ahead. Yeah, there's quite a few things on this spot to check out. But it looks like there's nothing coming up right now as, like, dangers. Oh, okay, actually, I guess I completely missed this. So we got more boxes, a barrel. I doubt there's anything of use here. Let's see. Oh. Okay, another book, The Canon of Medicine. And Santa Maria Cannoneer's notes. Oh, and I guess the cannoneer himself. My name is Blasco Ribeiro, cannoneer on the expedition led by Juan Ponce de Leon. That was it, Ponce de Leon. 1513 AD, our ship, a caravel named Santa Maria, shipwrecked and thrown on rocks located one day north. Near Cook Pedro, left scout the surroundings and possible find island more suitable to live on. Survivors of the wrecked one contains fire cannons as a signal. I'm afraid that the only remaining cannon will not last very long. Lifeboat crashed against the underwater reefs near this rock and we had to swim here. When we reached the cave, Pedro slipped on wet rocks and broke his leg. We have run out of supplies and are starving. I'll now leave Pedro in the cave down below and go up. Maybe I can catch one of those birds circling up there. Or at least find their eggs. Pedro and I do not make it and die here. Please pray for us to take care of our bodies. Okay. Well, Pedro definitely didn't make it, and I'm guessing that might mean that the other person hasn't either, and that's empty. Let's work our way up. Yeah, I'm actually kind of happy that this cave doesn't seem to have anything like the scorpions we've been encountering. I can save the antivenoms for the next island where I'll probably need them. Pineapple seeds, old boxes. Oh, okay, something else right up here. Is it a piece of the natives' map? Oh, it is. Is that actually 5 pieces now? It is, okay. So it actually all worked out that even if I didn't have the canoe at the ready, we might have been able to sail off. I'm glad I haven't skipped over any of the bigger pieces or things like that. But yeah, we got a ways to climb here. And do I have the charcoal? Okay, I've got 1 piece of mapping charcoal, so we should be able to at least map out the rock once we get up here. Although, with how dark it is, that might not be possible. A few birds, but I don't know if those are harpy eagles or they're just seabirds. I'm thinking they're harpy eagles. Little bugger. Okay, there's 2, but there's a 3rd one. There we go. Oh. I mean, I guess I could check, see if they've got anything. Feathers. Feather. And let me guess, you just have a feather too. Oh, you got a little bit more, but not really worth it. Okay, bird nest there. And... ooh. Actually got a cutscene for checking up on the poor.
This is the cannoneer from the crashed Santa Maria. Left without a boat on this rock, he was dying of hunger. Up on top, he found a nest and tried to grab some eggs, but the cannoneer underestimated the danger of these birds, the harpies. And the harpies pecked him to death. Maybe somebody else survived on Santa Maria. I should go to the crash site.
I kind of thought maybe they would knock him off the edge, but... okay, does he have anything? No, he doesn't actually have it. Oh, improved ship repair kit. I spoke too soon. He did have something. I wonder if I should take the eggs just to have, because I don't need anything. Yeah, that's not going to take too long to grab those. We'll take and go. I don't know if I'll actually map this out, because, like, oh. Or maybe I should. Like, I know it's dark, but it is going... Yeah, you know what? Let's map. Just... Never mind. Let's not map. I was going to say... It looks like there's something up there, but I can't tell what direction that is without, like, having mapped anything out. I think that's to the north. But I also do wonder if I have to, like, fast travel in the menu, or I could just sail us up there. At least we have the extra repair kit that we can throw into the boat. And if I do make up a campfire onto the next island we get to, that will be a good way of getting some extra food for ourselves. I've got a bed on the canoe, so that's no problem. I have the builder's toolkit, so we can make up a dock if needed. Yeah, I think we're basically ready. Once we get to the canoe, we might end this episode there, and then we can start off tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but the next episode. Right with going off to the new island. And that one should have a few key resources to really propel us forward. I think the big one is going to have the copper ore, which we need for a lot of the workstations back here. I should also try to... I gotta figure out some way of getting logs back to our spot much easier. Oh, actually, maybe that is the way we came from. Yeah, you know what? That actually, I think, is the island we came from to the south there. So maybe that's what I was looking at and seeing. Yeah, that's definitely it. So I don't think I actually spotted anything out beyond this rock for the direction the other island is, so I think it will be a... We have to fast travel out of the region for it. It does say we have to sail to the Buffalo region next, although... It looks like I won't be able to use this as a return path, so... I guess we're going for a bit of a swim. Probably shouldn't have done this since I don't have the harpoon on hand, but... We'll try not to be in the water too long. There we go. So with that, I think we are good to end today's episode with reaching the canoe, and we'll sail for the next region in the next episode. So thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Survival Fountain of Youth. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode, though, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.